Good afternoon, you spunky bastards. It is Tuesday and I'm heading home from school now. Earlier than usual. I'd usually go to the gym after class and stay till like 8:30 at night. Don't have the time to do that. Got stuff to do, and yeah, so my wife is home from Los Angeles and life can go back to being normal, and I use the term very loosely because normal is debatable. Speaking of normal, my dreams are far from. I remember my dream I told you about yesterday about my mate walking on a giant loaf of bread with grassy shoes, and that's wonderful. Last night I had a dream that I was chased by a midget with a gun, an empty gun, and we were still running away from him for some odd reason. And that was it was a weird setup because one of my old friends in my old hometown, whose name coincidentally is the same as mine, so me and him were like hanging out, and someone like borrowed his DVD, and he went to go get his DVD back and he found it had been scratched. So my mate pulled out a gun and shot this guy in the gut for hurting his DVD, and like I think he shot him twice. That was like really weird, slightly overkill, slightly unwarranted if you ask me. But there's like then the guy who lived with the guy who just got shot came out, and he was like this, like, he was a dwarf guy, like not dwarf like as in Lord of the Rings. I mean dwarf as in he was affected by genetic dwarfism, right? Like Lannister guy. What's his name? Tyrion Lannister from Game of Thrones, like that guy. I think I'd been watching some clips from Game of Thrones last night, and that might have put me onto the whole midget thing. But then it was like this little guy picked up the gun, right, and like started like shooting at us, but like every shot missed, right? And me and like Spawn, my mate who goes by the same name as me, I call him Spawn because otherwise people get confused when I'm talking about myself. I'm talking about him, right? I'm gonna say, so fired up for all these shots and like shot out a couple of our tires, shot out the windscreen, everything, right? So like we had decided, we got out of the car and like, fuck it, we can't drive anywhere in this, so we gotta walk home, right? And then, but like our walking speed was like this dude's running speed, and he's running after us with an empty gun going click, 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 and we're just calmly, well not like kind of calmly, but it's like a brisk walk, and we're still staying out of this guy's reach. And it was just like, what the fuck am I dreaming about? And then I wake up and I'm like, I gotta stop eating that weird shit before bed or something. Gotta have a more healthy meal before bed, because this shit's playing my brain, making me cuckoo. I want to have some weird dreams like that. So what was that? Weird ass dream. Are you of the persuasion that dreams gotta mean something, like something else going on in my head, or is like it just random, like this is my brain on drugs, dupe? A lot of people think I'm bloody stoned or something. Of course they think I'm stoned if I'm dreaming about this stuff, but that's the way my brain is normal. It's like purple elephant walks down the street and I don't even think, oh shit, I'm dreaming. I think, nope, that seems perfectly reasonable. Purple elephant riding a squirrel, yep. And the squirrel's on a unicycle, that stuff. So if that happened right now, I wouldn't even question it. Be like, yep, what? Nope, totally normal. Yep, day in the life of me. Oh well. So, I don't know. I'm just crazy. I don't know, people think I'm on drugs. I ain't on drugs. I don't need to get drugs. God damn. I was saying to my mate the other day, he was like, well, I think I could afford it, drugs are an expensive habit, right? If you've got the money to waste, you know, but I don't see that as there are better things you can do with your life than get stoned, right? I mean, there are better highs to get, like rock climbing and stuff. Like, that's a different kind of high, you know, or parachuting, right? Skydiving, anything, right? That gets your adrenaline pumping. That's a different kind of high, and you know, in both senses, you could be taking your life in your hands, you know, or do an OD, and then you're playing with your life in your hands, aren't you? You jump out of a plane, and your parachute fails, you know, you're dicing with death. So, you know, it's the same principle, you know, and you know, okay, it costs money to go skydiving. I'm pretty sure they don't give you skydiving lessons for free. But then, like, I don't know, how do they bag it up? It's like, you know, a kilogram. That's probably too much. I don't know, pound of cocaine or whatever it is. That's like really expensive too. So, you know, why waste your money? You know, go do some skateboarding or something. You know, get a different kind of high. I don't know. Anyway. Can't remember what I was going to say, but it's not important now. I'm at home. I'm going to go do some work. I'll speak to you, Spunky Bass, later. Take care. Stay creative. Peace.